Junior a little easy late out to $1.95. Won the Mount Gambier Gold Cup Consolation 2 back and well beaten at Horsham last start, but he's got a good record around the circuit here. He's the favourite $2, but Julius Shadow best back late. Almost at release point. Round of the judge in 2 laps. Nearly set. Arms fold away now, and they're off and pacing. One level line early. Hughie Jr. is going to ease back to the tail of the field. There's speed from Julius Shadow. The well-backed second favourite is now starting to drive through and will make a play for the lead. Auckland Mist trying to just make it work, the second favourite, but now takes a sit in second. Outside in third then was Dancin with Elvis, who's now sliding up to get a little closer to the leader. Abbey Fields is fourth in the 1x1, and Hughie Jr. letting it all unfold in front of him. He's last. He's in the running line and spotting the leader about 10 or 12 metres. So Julius Shadow not breaking any records, understandably, in the small field, led by 3 metres now. Second on the outside, facing the breeze and park there was Dancin with Elvis. Auckland Mist third on the back of the leader. Then came Abbey Fields, who's still 1 out and 1 back, and Hughie Jr. still about 3 metres away at the tail of the field. They run to the back straight, and Julius Shadow well back late, 270 into 215, tab fixed, and is 3 metres clear. And looks to be travelling really well. Outside in second, still Dancin with Elvis. Very little change in the order. Auckland Mist third, the inner. Then came Abbey Fields, who's the outsider of the field. Went off a $71 shot. And Hughie Jr., the favourite. As we said 2 ago, he won the Mount Gambier Gold Cup Consolation. He's last of all, about 3 metres off the second last horse, and still spots the leader about 12 or 15. So Julius Shadow spins around the home turn, is about to come down and get the judge and the bell, and has been doing it pretty comfortably in the lead. Still 3 metres clear. Auckland Miss on her back in second, and facing the breeze was Dancin with Elvis. Then came Abbey Fields, and Hughie Jr. still last of all, biding his time. He'll want to get going soon as they get the winning post judge and bell, and Julius Shadow about to really up the ante. Dancin with Elvis within a metre now in second. Auckland Miss still third the inside, needing some racing room. Abbey Fields second last, and Hughie Jr. still last of all. So going down the back straight now for the final time. Julius Shadow leads the way, still 3 metres clear, yet to really rev it up though. Second was Dancin with Elvis. Abbey Fields trying to get going now 3 wide, still pocketed Auckland Miss, and Hughie Jr. trying to get onto the back there of Abbey Fields. Not really getting anywhere at the moment though. It's Julius Shadow at the top corner, 5 metres clear. Second is Auckland Miss. Then came Abbey Fields. Hughie Jr. He's starting to wind up now. He's coming quickly, but he's giving the leader a good start. And back to last, Dancin with Elvis. In front, Julius Shadow. Hughie Jr. He's really accelerating quickly on the outside. And third, Auckland Miss. In front, Julius Shadow. Hughie Jr. charging up the middle of the track. And Hughie went up to Julius Shadow. Hughie Jr. a little bit too strong. Good win from the favourite. Scored by a metre to Julius Shadow. They really sprinted away from the rest. Third, Auckland Miss. Fourth over the line, Abbey Fields. And Dancin with Elvis dropped out to finish last. Good win from the fave. Sat back and had it all to do with less than 400 metres to run, and he has really sprinted quickly to score. 5 Hughie Jr. the winner. 5 Hughie Jr. trained and driven by David Drury, who won the first